This is your family's first and most important line of defense against Mother Nature. When she strikes, make sure you call the people that I trust, my family and friends at Exterior Home Solutions. Exterior Home Solutions 2-minute drill. Tennessee throttles North Carolina State 51-10. This game broke open with a Will Brooks pick 6 in the second quarter, and Tennessee's defense is 2 games into the season, Brent, and hasn't allowed a defensive touchdown.
Well, they haven't. You go back to the Iowa game, and it's 12 quarters now.
You're right. I forgot about that.
Nobody scored a touchdown on Tim Banks' defense since the Vanderbilt game last year. This defensive front, all the hype, they're going to be great. They're going to be good. They're really good.
Even when they're not getting home, they're
just effective.
Yeah, they're effective,
dominant in the run game. And the story of the night for me is 2 things. One, this defense's ability to get off the field on third down. After those first 3 third-down conversions, you thought, okay, they're going to dink them and dunk them and all this stuff. Shutout on third and fourth down after that. The other thing, too, is I don't know the answer to this, but what did Tennessee do to take Concepcion out of the game? He was such an early factor on that first drive. Yeah. And really, he had the one trick play. After that, he was a non-factor. Terrific job of adjusting to take away that short underneath stuff and not let NC State get back in a rhythm.
Yeah, Josh Heupel afterwards was clearly very much on the, hey, you guys want to love Nico up and all that's great, but, like, we got to love this defense up. Tim Banks has done a fantastic job. Adjustments, this is the standard. That was his quote was, this is the Tennessee standard. Tennessee is the home of Reggie White, Al Wilson, and Eric Berry.
Yeah, well, and here's the thing, too, about this game. I thought the linebackers played exceptional, and Tennessee tackled extremely well. How many missed tackles did Tennessee have?
They even tackled well once the player was down.
They got that one. But I thought they tackled really well in space. They played well in space. I mean, there's not a real drop-off at that linebacker position. When Peely goes out, T-Lander comes in. They rotated there. Jalen Smith got a bunch of runs tonight and played because Caleb Perry couldn't go. They continued to play him in some meaningful situations in the first half. I just thought it was a terrific performance by this Tennessee defense. Maybe the best we've seen out of them.
Offensively, man, how good is Dylan Sampson? I mean, just give him a crease, and, buddy, he finds a way.
Well, he's got great vision. He's got great patience. And great feel, and that's what Josh Heupel's always talked about. He can feel creases. He knows when to take it to the corner. He made one mistake on one run where he tried to bounce outside and nothing was there. After that, it's always +2. He fights, and breaks some tackles and just feels it. He can just feel the creases in this offense in that zone blocking scheme.
The tight end spot, they ran a ton of 12 personnel tonight. Through 2 games, each tight end has a touchdown catch.
Well, and listen, I don't think anybody thought coming into this game they were going to be in that many 2 tight end sets. They obviously saw something they liked against that 3-3-5 with 2 tight ends because they made a living in that formation tonight, which is kind of unorthodox. But again, you go back to it. This was the 25th time in the Josh Heupel era that they have rushed for 200 yards or more in a game. It's about running the football. For all of the fireworks vertically down the field in the passing game, it's about being able to run the football, and Tennessee just kept wearing them down all night tonight.
Last week we exited the 2-minute drill after the Chattanooga game. We gave you stock downs. Tonight, I'm going to give you a stock up, and it goes to Grant Ramey, who right at kickoff tonight handed each member of Volquest a rain jacket. After last week's episode with Eric Kane and his coffee spill, he said he wanted us to be prepared. Fantastic. Comedic balance by Grant Ramey.
Great play.
He's Brent Hubbs. I'm Austin Price. Tennessee throttles NC State tonight, 51-10. Complete coverage over on the General's Quarters.